back pocket.
It's unfolded up the middle of the ground, but he's going to keep it straight down the lines, playing it safe early.
Well, the Kangaroos had all the numbers there, but Carey in the end, there was no mark taken. And then he sort of wobbles one to within about 30 metres of goal. It's in the hot spot. King pushes for them. Blakey ricochets off him to Scholl, to Abraham. And Abraham, with so much skill, delivers with a great goal. He'll love that, Winnie will. Pike playing on Eustace at half-forward, half-back.
Well, Adam will normally zone off, just play goal side of you or corridor side.
Small got to the front with Carey sort of holding a couple out. Harvey's handball to Clayton, to Grant. Did well. Found Carey.
If there's a distinct advantage that Carey has over Leppitsch, and in the one-on-one contest to date, Leppitsch has been very good. He's a great athlete. He's strong. He has a long reach. He can jump. But he just gets caught watching the contest.
Well, he's going for a milestone here, isn't he? In fact, if he kicks this, he'll be the 20th player in history to kick 600 goals. So the degree of difficulty is like playing 300 games and a bit more. Let's see if he can kick his 600th goal tonight. It looks good. He's done it.
Well done, Duck. Haven't looked dangerous up forward, except for that Carey mark there.
So the big spider out there against McDonald, Cowthorpe, Hamble. Grant's been good. He's had a very profitable opening term, and he goes long, and Carey's got it.
Super mark
for the game, and have another 6 or 7 blokes chime in. You'd want 14, 15 to get across the line, I reckon, the Roos tonight.
So you reckon he's going to have a huge night, Dermot?
He's going to have a big one. If he plays up there, he's capable of it.
He's got to. So McKernan starts forward in this term. Akamenis runs right into Abraham, and there is McKernan. White stretched up, and then Carey's handball to Motlop, who'll run in and kick a goal.
Good pace.
White, but only down to Motlop, who's been really good. Now Clayton's released here. Could go on, decides not to. Scott got in a hurry. Now Carey wants it at the back. He wants it to the goal. He's given Carey every chance, and he's got it.
Well, as soon as he found out that he was matched up on Marcus Ashcroft, he just waved the arms and said, kick it here. Yep. If it's anywhere above shoulder height, I have to take the mark.
Justin Leppitsch was just too honest then. He saw a man break free, and instinctively he took him as a team player, and that left Carey, or left Ashcroft exposed on Carey. Just too much of a team-orientated player, Leppitsch.
So 2 goals in the first 2.5 minutes for the Kangaroos.
Going with centre breaks again. 2 goals, 2 centre breaks.
Pretty much in the side, surely.
Gee.
Oh, that's in the side. That is the softest in the back free kick I've ever seen.
Well, if it's not, it's in the top 3.
Are you guys going to count down, are you?
Oh, that's atrocious, isn't it?
We'll have to, on the game next season, the softest in the back centre.
And he does kick his second.
Yeah.
On his non-preferred, but he gets it 35, 40 metres forward. White was at the back. Bell ran really hard, but he couldn't quite get to it. Johnson, it looked a bit high, but Motlop busy. Grant kept his eye on it, then forced to go back, and then measures beautifully to Bell. Great play, Shannon Grant.
Well, that kick's worth about 3 or 4 possessions if you want to work out the true estimation of the of those types of stats in a game of footy. I mean, that was going nowhere, that possession, but to hit that up on somebody's chest in real traffic, 12 possessions, 10 of them kicks, and one of them like that is just, that's golden.
Bell from the pocket. It's been a bit goal for goal in this quarter. Good kick, he's got it to centre wing, and Simpson's got some time now to deliver. McKernan wants it down the line, but he brings it back very cleverly to Bell. Carey and White are in the goal square. There's Carey, now goes. And Bell's going to kick it out in front of him. White will try and time it. Hughes says, oh, great mark, Carey. That's a really fine mark.
He wasn't entitled to mark that.
No.
He had Huskus coming in from the front. He had White coming over the top and somehow managed to hold on to it. I don't know how he did that. He didn't even lead very hard. He just jogged into space. He said, I'll back myself in the air, and he's marked out in the middle of the field. You're just not entitled to take those marks.
To try and explain,
went for the punch, didn't they?
Yeah, but to try and explain how good that mark is, I mean, he does that day in, day out. If a kid did that in the under-18 competition, you'd put him on the top of your draft choice in the coming year.
45 out, good kick. He's kicked 4 goals, Carey. Just 14 points, but the next goal becomes critical. If the Kangas can get it here, they'll pinch a little bit of a break. King got it from Simpson, who's been busy of late. Carey's at centre half forward. The big fly from McKernan. Motlop read it brilliantly and then meshes it and goes and kicks it. As Harvey goes to centre half forward, real congestion there. McKernan, Carey, just trying to get it out. was Huskis and couldn't, and then came out from McKernan to Bell to Clayton to Simpson, who's on his wrong side. Harvey, good, well done. It wasn't pretty, the Simpson kick, but it was straight. And Scholl just letting Leppitsch know. But
now, Leppitsch and White are just alternating. Whoever plays closest to goal out of McKernan and Carey is the one that Leppitsch will pick up, and Darryl White picks the other one up.
Don't have to worry about that matchup now, Jost. Yeah.
Winston Abraham comes back on, and Steve Lawrence has a spell for Brisbane as well.
He did that well there. He actually saw that he couldn't be used in the immediate vicinity of the pack and thought, well, I'll take a risk. If we win it, quick kick forward, I can be used in this last minute or so.
He was dirty, Justin Leppitsch. He wanted to do something to Brent Harvey when he came in. He was so frustrated that he was there.
Should goal here. Not much of an angle, not much in terms of distance. And he has.
Just near on half-time, 4 goals.
Scholl's kick into space. Lions with a real chance here. Huskis, Abraham did well. And comes back to King, and they're on here, the Kangaroos. That was a big play by Abraham. Clayton can go on.
Oh. And maybe just Huskis, he either had to pick it up and stop or make sure that he got a quick kick or handball out, but he just tried to ride the tackle, and the tackle was just too good.
And every teammate has come up and said, well done.
Kick 7-4 to 3-1 so far this term, the Kangaroos. Make it 8-4. Well, deep into the second term. Important blow, but again...
There's the other bloke.
Yep, Grant from Burton, and he's got Carey in his sights, and he's got him! Oh, that's wonderful footy. That's Kangaroo footy under Dennis Pagan at its very best.
And they've come from everywhere, the Kangaroos players, to give big Spider Burton a pat on the head for the palm down to Shannon Grant.
Vossi, they're going into Vossi to let him know that did the wrong thing, should have tackled, went for the bump, had no effect. And I think Michael Voss has decided to remonstrate somewhat.
I think Shannon Grant's just taken the points over Marcus Ashcroft in this first half, don't you?
Marginally, but this will be 5 goals for Wayne Carey. That's not about half of football either. Leppitsch went about 24 yards over the mark then.
A big request. He'll come good.
So back to 4.5 goals. Burl's been outstanding. And again a bump on Grant, who rode it really well. And then Harvey half-volleyed it brilliantly to Clayton. A big chance here. 48 out.
Got to kick it.
He's got it. It's another one. To Voss from Lapinol. Well done, Motlop. He's having a wonderful night. And then a clever kick to Bell.
We'll get it back here, Motlop.
To Clayton. They've got some good players here. The kick to centre half forward. Scholl, yes, he's got it.
He was back to the VFL last week, kicked 7, I think, which earned him a reprieve. So hopefully he can have an impact in the second half for the Kangaroos.
About 48 metres out. Good-looking kick. He's got it.
And now
it's a free kick, and I think it might be to Scholl against Chris Scott. There was a little bit going on there, and the umpire was right there. Hayden Kennedy, and he's going to kick 2 goals in 30 seconds.
I don't know whether they fear the score going on the board or Lee Matthews more, those 2 boys at the moment.
Well, here let's see. I didn't see it all. In fact, hardly any of it. Is there anything in it?
Oh, how soft is that?
I just want to walk out after that. That's... no.
And he's going over to tell him all about it too. Gee, they all slipped over.
And then Grant in short to Scholl or Blakey. Blakey made it just outside 50. He's got a couple of loose men, including Clayton, but he's going to just thump it to the goal square. McKernan the target, can't take the mark. Bell at the back. Does he keep it in? It's a goal to Scholl.
Oh, no.
Scholl's kicked his 3rd.
He's done that very well, the boy.
Clayton, Ackermanis leaves it for Leppitsch, the 2 All-Australians, the 2 best and fairest last year at the club.
Got to try and switch it into the middle of the ground. They've got Ackermanis.
Oh, that's terrible, Leppitsch. Well, that is absolutely going to kill them as Harvey makes him pay. Too fancy by Harvey.
I can't believe that.
Well, there is time. There's time to win it.
How have they got back into this game? I can't believe this.
Oh, I didn't write it off. The Crows nearly did this to the Kangaroos in Adelaide. Didn't quite make it.
Look out.
Voss to half forward. Power front spot, Pickett at the back, just overrunning at Grant. G. Malloy was wonderful. They gang tackle him.
Oh, no.
Well, how could he get rid of it?
What hope did he have?
He got it when they were all over him already.
What hope did he have? One bloke
Gee, I hope it doesn't sound like advice. We just want to see the fairy tale result here, but I think he was.
Yeah, the Lions have to man out now, boys, aren't they? Or those Kangaroos is going to chip it around.
Everyone has to have a man here.
Gee, we're eating up the clock here. Shannon Grant taking his time. Gets it wide. Carey's the man. Leppitsch with him. Carey, well done. To Bell, straight to the boundary line.
Well done. The old pros come to the fore at this time, don't they? Just eat up a few yards, eat up a few seconds, and put it further away from the Lions' goals.
Centre wing, one kick in it. Burton at the back, Ashcroft, and again a ball up.
This is very valuable for the Roos. What you do, just keep laying on him and asking the umpire, something's blown time on now, just do anything. Next kick you get close to the man on the mark, stop and go back and ask the umpire if that was the correct spot. Eat up any amount of time you can.
Carey, interestingly, is pushed forward here with Leppitsch, and again a ball up. So players don't know, they can see 29 minutes, they've got no idea how long to go. Coaches would have a really good idea.
Yep, and if you take a mark, if you're a Kangaroos player, you would wait until the umpire told you to kick the ball.
They can win this. They still can win this.
Motlop to Blakey.
Here's their chance.
Chris Scott's got to take it, and he does.
He's got to take a risk.
One last roll of the dice.
You've got to run. Don't wait and look. You've got to run.
One last roll of the dice. Kicks it to half forward. Ball at the back. Running and bouncing. The little give is a good one. Ashcroft, he's gone. The handball to Lawrence, to Lappin. Lappin goes to ground.